Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lastly here. Welcome today or tonight to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 230. I have already uploaded today. I just wanted to give you a second upload on this Sunday because it's TOTS, and once again because I was a little bit ahead on my content. So do me a huge favor. Let's see 4,000 thumbs up on today's episode. Let's try and get it by midnight as well. Thank you for all of your crazy support on the series. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here. So today, I mean, obviously you guys know what the squad is looking like, just because it's been performing well, so you know, we kind of need to just stick with it, and we're going to start things off with some fun stuff. We'll get a whole bunch of SBCs done, and hopefully that will allow us to go ahead and pack some good stuff. That's the idea anyway. You know, Prem Tots is out, so I want as many chances to potentially get good blue players as possible. So the first thing we do is, I think, UEFA marquee matchups. Yeah, Paris versus Man City. So this is UEFA marquee matchups, and it offered out a prime goal players pack and a small prime goal players pack, and then I can't even remember what this last one gives you as well. So it seemed like it was pretty good value, and now that we've actually done our packs over the last couple of days, I actually had some fodder that I could put in there, because other than that, my club was literally so empty. Honest, I've never had a club smaller than this right now, because every promo they've brought out the player picks, and whenever that happens, you know what my luck is like in them. It's because I throw my entire club at it every time. So Community Tots Challenge was another one we did. We'll also move on to the Premier League Challenge, and then we'll also get regular marquee matchups done as well. And I think that was the only one I had to spend a little bit on. I don't think I had to buy anybody else, but for regular marquee matchups, after doing these 3 SBCs, I didn't have, whatever it was, the last marquee matchup was the La Liga one. You needed like a maximum of 4 clubs, so that means you have to use quite a lot of players from the same team, and I just didn't have that in my club. So I went out and bought most of the Betis team and also the Deportivo team, I think, and just used other players. Whatever I had in the club, it had to get up to an 80 rating, so I had to use like an 82 or a couple of them. But we got it done in the end. Other than that, I found marquee matchups to be pretty simple, and I think the reward for it is a mega pack, I'm pretty sure. So therefore, definitely worth doing. You never know what you're going to get from any of them. So what we have managed to get here, you know, we've opened like 15 packs over the last couple of days, but we've managed to literally get 10 packs done here just from the stuff in my club from whatever the live SBCs were. So yeah, excellent stuff. I just had a little check on this silver from the Bundesliga, just in case he was someone that was worth like 10 or 12k or something. So I thought I'd better double check. Turns out he's worth about 1,000. So I might as well just submit him into the challenge, right? And then finally, we use a bunch of Eredivisie players, I think it was, to get it was actually a Belgian Pro League matchup, but I had 1 player from the Belgian Pro League, and luckily it was from one of the teams that I needed. So yeah, all good. Right, moving on to actually opening those packs. Can we get anything from them? That's the real question, isn't it? I mean, I'll take anything at this point. I desperately, obviously, want to see blue. We do get a Prem player in the first pack, but it's only T elements. You know, it's the wrong Belgium Premier League player. It's not Kevin De Bruyne. Next up, then, we get no boards, no walkout again. Okay. Maybe it's going to just all go up from here. This time we get Vollen from Monaco, I believe it is, and also Neres. But we've got a far, far better version of Neres on this account, haven't we? Clearly. Prime Electrum, or do we go... Oh, we go Rare Mix, because Prime Electrum's actually, I think, a little bit better. From the Rare Mix player pack, we can get... no boards or walkouts again. Come on, man. At least we're saving it. We're like going up in stages to the bigger and better packs, where I would hope and expect to get some actual decent players that we could maybe even sell. Prime Electrum next then. So all silver and gold, half of them rare, half of them non-rare. we can get our first set of boards. All right, finally, we're off the mark with, you know, something a little bit decent. I mean, it's Ed and Jekko. It's definitely not something to write home about. But with SBCs coming out left, right, and center, I'm going to need the odd little bit of fodder. So, yeah, we'll take him and, you know, move on to a rare gold pack next. This is, I think, from... Actually, I couldn't tell you what this one's from. I can't remember. It must be, like, marquee matchups. I guess it's from that. Or was it from one of the league challenges? I think it might have been from one of the league challenges. We get Fernando in there, another 83. Again, I just want it to be a little bit better than that. Untradeable as well, but I'll definitely just use him, throw him into an SBC where I can. So moving on to a small Prime Gold Players Pack. Now, Prime Gold Players Packs for me lately haven't been good. This one was not an exception. Yeah, we don't even get boards in that. We just get Areola, who has just, obviously, he was in Community Tots and is no longer there. So, obviously, he's no longer blue. But it, you know, kind of wish he was. Small rare gold players pack. Half of a 50k pack now, boys. All rare. Man, what's going on? Where's my team of the seasons? Where are they? Come on. All right. Little Reece James. It's getting like, they're all right. But they're nothing special. No walkout again, but boards this time. We can get Chilean CDM from Bayer Leverkusen. That is, of course, Aranguiz. Not usable in the slightest, but absolutely going into an SBC whenever I can get him in. So I left the two best ones till last. It's time for a mega pack. And it's got the TOTS cover on it, and we can get a walkout, but it's a regular gold walkout. We end up actually getting Belgium left winger from Real Madrid. We end up getting Eden Hazard, which, if you can remember, at the start of the series when we got him, that was a huge pull. But yeah, nowadays it's like 20 odd K maybe, so it's not that crazy, but it's a nice piece of fodder to go into a high rated overall squad. And I have like Tony Kroos in my club as well, so I can get some like Real Madrid and get some chemistry links in an SBC, and I will absolutely put him in there unless fodder goes through the roof and then I can sell him because he's actually tradable. We move on to the final pack, the Prime Gold Players Pack. Would you believe it? No board or walkout. Absolutely sucks. So yeah, those 10 packs, I don't know how many coins combined that would have been, but we don't actually get a TOTS or anything amazing apart from an Eden Hazard, which I will definitely take. So yeah, I mean, we're sat at about 14,000 coins. It's time to head back into the weekend league. We're at 6 wins and, sorry, a little bit of a cough coming there. 6 wins and 1 loss. So things are going well for us. We go into our first game of the session and come up against a bunch of icons. Tots Goldson, who else has he got? He's got Atal, he's got Neymar, and I forget who the left winger was. Oh, is that Ansu Fati? And this guy actually goes 1-0 up. Oh dear. First game of the session, maybe it's just going to be that way, you know, we're going to struggle. But we can get back into it. That man, Leon Bailey, scoring a lovely little goal. It was just a nice, well-worked team goal, actually, and he could just tap it in the back of the net. But I get bridged by Neymar. I mean, I have used and abused that so much this year that there's just there's no complaints. It just happened, and it is what it is. But we hit him with a little directional nutmeg there with Neres, and actually we end up getting inside the box with a little bit of space with CR7. And what's the one thing you don't want to do when you're playing against CR7? It's give him a little bit of space inside the box, because he will just net it every single time. Ronaldo plays it out wide to Bailey, and he just uses that pace. And I actually decide to take a strike from that angle, and just before half-time, we turn this game around and go 3-2 up. Brilliant stuff. Super even game in terms of chances, but my opponent was holding the ball far better than me. So in the second half, we made an attempt to try and hold the ball better. I think we did a little bit of a better job, but not amazing. This was actually a viewer, and we were messaging in between pauses in game, and so yeah, GG's to you, bro. I guess right at the end you pushed to try and get the win, and I was able to counter attack with Rooney and get the goal. Lovely. So we get a 4-2 victory. That's going to be 7-1. Moving on. A lot of EFL Championship players in this squad right here. And do you know what the best part about this guy's team was? Probably apart from his Pookie, who was able to score some goals. But the most strong part of his team seemed to be the regular gold Tamori and Joe Gomez at the back. I genuinely found it a difficulty to get past them. I don't really know why. But hey, I mean, I made it look easy there. But there were so many opportunities I had in this game where I just couldn't quite get it past them. Man, I don't know what was going on. I was having all the possession, but I couldn't quite get it past that final line of barricade that my opponent had. So it's 1-1 into the second half, and like I said, I was the one doing all the pressure in, and this guy somehow manages to get it through and get another goal. I was like, oh, you jammy person. But Ronaldo does what Ronaldo does. Scores a goal in the 65th minute. Nicely worked. And it just doesn't last long at all. Look at that from Tagliafico. Poor from you, mate. I should be getting rid of that. So I definitely put the blame on myself. But Pookie is there to score, and we go 3-2 down. So my opponent just keeps getting into the lead. But Ronaldo is there to slam it home in the 73rd minute. And then I can't remember if I go all-out attack or not. But I definitely didn't want to go into extra time against this guy. I wanted to just try and finish it off. So Neres actually cuts all the way down to the byline, knocks it into CR7, and I get the winning goal in the 84th minute. And then I think right at the very end, my opponent stopped playing, and I just sort of seal the deal with a little header there from Vidal. Ronaldo whipping it into the box. Just literally to seal it, you know, fine. 5-3 to me, and that's going to be 8-1. We haven't lost in a while, have we? Probably time for a loss, isn't it? So into the next game we go. Probably the final game for the episode, though, by the way. Because I wanted to stop this episode on Sunday night after 10 games played. So we're either going to be 8-2 or we're going to be 9-1. Either of which I'd be very happy and proud with, if I'm honest. But Ronaldo, look at him just about out-strengthening Lars Bender, who was also playing centre-back for my opponent. And I just hit a little nice 1-2, and Leon Bailey's able to score. Neres then plays it through. Oh, Bender making another mistake, and we're able to punish him for that with CR7. So, I mean, my Lars Bender at the back has been incredibly solid this weekend, but my opponent's definitely was having a little bit of a mare, and we're able to chip him. Able to chip him with Neres just before half-time, make it 3-0. That kind of puts the game a little bit out of reach, but I have lost from stronger situations as well. I think I was 4-0 up and I lost, right? So I definitely don't want to like get too overconfident with it. But we can try our best to see out the game. I actually brought Saar on for this game instead of Buendia, and he scored a goal, and we were able to win 4-0. So, yeah, I mean, we held on to that, kept the clean sheet as well, which is things you love to see. And that's pretty much where we're going to wrap things up for this episode. Slightly shorter than normal, I guess, but you have had a nice long video earlier on in the day. And if you haven't already gone and like smash the thumbs up on that one, I would ask you. It would be very nice of you if you could go ahead and do that. And whilst you're here, smash the thumbs up on this one as well. I think Ronaldo's goal to game now is 432 games, 734 goals, 238 assists or something. Absolutely insane. But he's also getting the most out of like Leon Bailey and Neres as well. Just classy players. So yeah, like I said, that's going to pretty much wrap things up for the end of this episode. Guys, if you could do me a huge favor, keep showing your support by thumbsing up the videos. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here. I thank you for that. And of course, my Twitter, my Instagram, they can both be found down below in the description. I am going to get off from filming here and play a bunch more weekend league games because I've got to keep pushing through. I've got to keep getting content for you guys, and I need to try and get 2 guaranteed Premier League tots in red. All right, 17 is the goal, and we'll see what happens. I guess we're in a good spot though. 9-1. That's a very good spot to be in. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that may have missed some of the episodes throughout the weekend, just go and click on the channel. They're all in the playlist, and you can watch them and catch up and binge on them for as long as you like. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All of that good stuff. And I will catch you tomorrow for another episode. Peace.